Let me show you something real quick, man. Going live again, real quick, man. Oh man. See, I didn't want to have to do this, man. I'm gonna do this a certain type of way, or I have to do it. Oh, wait. Speaking about this, there's a guy being framed right now. Nigga said, "Your mom electric." Nigga said, "Your mom electric." Nigga said, "Your mom was a bill." Oh, he said your mom was a dildo. He said that nigga framed the other nigga. He said, "Your mom electric." Nigga tried to kill him. Nigga caught him like, oh, this nigga tried to kill me and shit. Nigga said, "I'm doing it to you." He said, you ever seen the commercial when nigga came with the slingshot and nothing the slingshot? He said, "Your mom electric." And the other nigga was the car. He was supposed to have the helmet on and shit. He just caught it right in time. And shit. He said, nigga over here with some chick claiming to be the empress and shit. Yo, you ever had niggas that's so much of a stalker that he tries to get a girl that looks just like an empress because he wants to condition the empress to come through because he wants to get his dick wet because he be wanting to kill the whole astrological tree at the time? He said, then on top of it, I'll be looking at my wife and listen, if he's gonna, I wanted my wife ever thought about this. If there was a man that wanted me and her to get a divorce, now I'm her consciousness. I'm the one that made her consciousness on me in condition. If something happens to me, she would instantly drop dead. So what is he? Is he a gang member? Did he fight for you too much? And does he want to cause a divorce to cause her death instantly? But he's manipulating her to make her feel good about the situation because they hit me with an injection in a psychiatric facility that would knock out a person's consciousness, and it was a Depakote and some other Invega Consta, and they were giving me pills named Risperdal. So if they were knocking out my conscience and killing doctors, because when they do that to me, they're going after the sheriffs, they're going after the chief of police, they're going after all international security at the time. They're going after all Secret Service, and they're going after the intelligence, the system, and they're going after a land where they know a human condition of a fact, a star constellation is residing. So another person wonders if a person would hit me with a shot to knock out my consciousness. What are they? What are they telling my wife? What are they gonna do to my? Are they manipulating, telling her she look good, passed out so they could fuck her brains out? You get it? They're gonna kill her. Like if their person was getting a divorce and he has a wife looking like my wife, and she's not the real empress, the nigga's already gonna kill her. That when he's training, because if he gets my wife, it's a 2-for-1 deal. Because the day he tries to time the situation, he's gonna murder all of them in one shot. So most likely probably some gang member, and then on top of it, the individual, if he wants me and my wife to get a divorce, he's smart. It's like saying, oh, this bitch is a hoe anyway, and she's just a zombie bitch. She's gonna be a zombie bitch. I don't know nothing about her fucking life, getting smacked, taking dick until I feel like she shouldn't take dick no more. And she would have to really be stupid because that means you're not worth nothing. That means the magic you had didn't is it. You she would be real sufficient. All right, I will call her the fish hook bitch. The bitch that just ran to the fish hook and the nigga just gave the bitch herpes and killed her in the ocean, pulled out her element and shit, and just like yo, took the fucking wire out of her mouth like you dumb bitch that popped you, shot you, you fucking in your water swimming, in your water swimming and kill. Nigga, wow! It's just like a Navy SEAL going in deep water, and then somebody decides to fucking kill a fish or grab a fish. You be looking at the nigga like, what? Oh, you ain't breathing, my nigga. We down here for a long time. Till you out for sure. me and another nigga underwater like. I wouldn't even have to do it. The water would just literally collapse the nigga. Like, what? You just collapse that nigga. The nigga ain't going. You grabbed the fish bubble down here, and I was in there. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Collapse. Yo, it was so real. I was gonna take a Siamese fighting fish and let it go in the ocean, an ocean and a beach at one time, but I didn't do it though. Because anybody would have bumped into that fish or grabbed that fish, or that fish would have went by anybody, it would have been a wrap for the beach. They would have had to just caution tape the whole beach. Yo, my nigga, guarantee, my nigga, storm would have been happening. Yo, my nigga, I went to a beach one time, my nigga. My wife was supposed to come see me. She didn't even come see me, my nigga. My other wife was so real with the situation. She was gonna flood the water, my nigga. She was gonna make the water flood itself. It was so real, my nigga. I didn't even have to do that. I could do it myself, and I just didn't do it. I don't do things like that, you know? Because I didn't need nobody pointing fingers at me. And last time I was there, somebody instantly identified me. They were like, "Oh, I heard it." Like you wouldn't believe the way I heard it too. They were like, "Oh, Ryan, what you doing here?" I was like, "Oh, I'm on." That's it. Oh man. I was like, oh man. I'm over there. I was over there laid out. Another nigga bought me beef. I ate the beef. You wanna know why? You had to see what I seen over there. Another person wouldn't believe. Another person said, "What the fuck is going?" Oh yeah, let me show you what I came to show you anyway. What I wanted to speak to you about. That was something else I want to speak to you about. Look at out of week, out of week, out of week. Other niggas get impressed a certain type of way in their physical reality and stuff. My son the other day, my nigga, I noticed a nigga. Yo, I tell people, if you got a girl, she's from a social economic system. If she happens to have demented consciousness, of a form of reality that makes the individual feel like he should do something with himself. Be careful if your girl lets the wrong chemistry out from cooking for you in a certain type of place, and if she's not a part of the social economic system. Be careful if she plants in the natural habitation of the social economic system. Be careful if she indulges a certain type of way of the physical reality and she's not from the social economic system. And especially if she's not with the point of the real refinement of all social economics. And listen, be careful if she indulges, if she cooks chemistry and she's not from the social economic system. I repeat it because in the video style. Be careful if she's indulges a certain type of way and and in the social economic system, she's not from the social economic system, and if she's not with me, the point of all existence, of all origins, of the reason of the higher consciousness, and all levels of all social economic systems. That means another individual can't wear just because another individual ain't gonna train my wife to be some eating pussy whore for some next chick that's not a part of her social economic system. It's like having my wife go to an orgy party and look at some black girl pussy that's from another planet or something. You just killed my wife. My wife, my other wife, I don't even want to speak about it. I don't need to know what type of beef that another person did because of their stupidity, because of their wild emotions. Because if I jerk off, it'd be, everybody's, I can't even tell you how those situations be in life. So a person has to know how serious situations are even in life. Because if a person wants me and my wife to get a divorce and they train her to manipulate it to get a divorce in different ways because they're wild emotions, so you're gonna end up in the fucking desert. It's like a military Navy SEAL or secret ops or special force individual that's training to murder you at a point in time so you don't even know what the fuck happened to you just in case. Just in case something goes down with you. You gotta be caught up in some type of moment where you don't realize what's going on, that you're gonna get fucking murdered. And if they're doing that to me, that means most likely they're gonna do what in the level of physics? Come hit me with an injection. They're gonna probably try to give me some pill. They're probably gonna try to flare up my emotions. They're probably gonna try to get me tired. You better hope they don't go after my food and do something wrong a certain type of way, because if I eat the wrong food and a person puts something in my food a certain type of way that's not a part of the social economic system, that person's gonna literally cause an outbreak on another humane condition, because I'm the purity of all points of reality. But if you make me guide me and then you put some chemistry in my food that's not supposed to be in my food, you're causing a literal physical outbreak to planets. Not only one planet, because another planet can have a nutrient base of a certain form connected to another planet, and that's causing a whole outbreak beyond an outbreak. That them people will have time to get to you and find who you are and literally murder you, because the higher consciousness of other planets. I'm not even gonna tell you, you just have to find out for yourself. You wonder why another person will have so much. The type of people and the children I have will watch an individual just to get them a certain type of way with certain things. You wouldn't even believe it. You never played chess, right?
So why don't we all go take up a little cosplay? Now you're all going to have to witness me taking an old...
Yo, you know this Brian... Look, I'll step up the picture for you to really see this. But you know this Brian is a part of democracy, and he's always trying to bully Stewie. And Stewie's like a little intellect individual, and then he's a part of a democracy, and then he's always trying to bully Stewie. So if individuals of a democracy is going after individual that is a form of high society or something, or a certain kind of comfortability, and they're low level individuals because of democracy, they done claim to a title of exposure. So what does that mean? That means that's the privacy. That's the privacy of a higher astrological tree that already gone wrong. So if a person is of a democracy and they go after a person of the higher regard of the high life or the middle class life in a democracy, because democracy already claimed to be a democracy already claimed to be a low level and exposure of the physical reality, because they don't care about they don't care about the covering no more. So a person that does something like that, that's a person that's going to cause an outbreak of the higher consciousness of physical reality. So when that will happen.
Eight strangers who responded to a flyer. At some point, you look out a window and question every decision you've ever made. Look, I'll bet you people come in. Okay, Tom, go over here on all fours. I need your face right here. Now, lean in closer. You're going to want to feel the heat coming off it. Okay, Consuela, I need you on your knees.
So a person doing something like that and claiming to be, because remember when before I got shot in October, I left orders. It's high class, middle class, lower class. People learn certain things. It opens up their conscience to the natural vibrations. They're safe and they don't have to worry about certain things going on in physical reality. People start speaking about democracy, getting into getting into certain zodiacs and all type of things. That's an exposure of the higher empress, and then that means they're causing an outbreak. Once you have those type of people, I educated international security. It's like I tell them this difference is in the zodiacs, and a zodiac is not this. Zodiac is not even a part of a democracy. That's literal zodiacs. That's the difference. Then you have the democracy that literally causes exposure, and they probably do it to the zodiac. So say like me being a Scorpion, somebody came and tried to expose me or physically harm to me, they're automatically wrong in the physical reality. And me, I'm already the high consciousness of all astrological trees before the zodiac. I was the reason also that set the zodiac. So this is why it had to be there for it to be done certain ways. So if somebody comes and does physical harm to me, they instantly literally highest captive regard, and what should happen to them in life is unbelievable. And on top of it, I'm the real regardment of existence, and literally I'm the one that educated international security, me myself. So I just let individuals know at a time, like if a person is of a democracy and they're going after the high society and causing the exposure and causing traumatic or stressful conditions in individuals' lives, those are people that literally have to be detained in a physical reality. Anyhow, you see somebody moving a part of the astrological tree and they're of the real regardment or a certain zodiac and then certain things are happening, then they need to be held to the highest the highest judgment of intent, because it's not even another person doesn't know how sacred certain things are. Another person ain't gonna find out how sacred certain things are, because I see they were going after the Chinese the astrology or constellation or no, I could say the astrology calendar anyway, because they were going after sacredcy of someone's privacy. Gotta be very careful. You know, this is like two videos in one because the phone stopped. But I'm not gonna speak about it because somebody called me on the line. We'll speak in a little bit, and you know, education is wonderful, man. Be educated. Take yourself very serious and be educated. Don't let the wrong things happen. Love one. Another person look at me one day at a time, and I say, "Oh, bro, should have thought about it, bro." And no, not that way neither, bro. Can't even touch. Anyway, love one.